All right. Hello. And hello to everyone who comes across this video, whether now or later on. So today we're going to do a love reading for you and your person. Okay, this is my first time going live, so we'll see how it goes. I'll try to schedule something for later, just trying to test everything out. Um, I do want to add for this reading, I'm going to have the Daisy Love perfume by Marc Jacobs. I thought that this was a cute little um, perfume. I like the scent for this particular reading. It does smell so good. So, you know what? Just a little sprinkle. There it goes. I landed on the card, right? Oh, landed on the one it needed to because I went around. Just a way of, just my little weird way of doing things. And so it smells so good. All right. So we are using the Everyday Witches Tarot deck for you and the Witches Tarot deck for your person. All right. I am going to read the cards based on the characters that I see, but please keep in mind whatever characters or genders, um, it is not set in stone. Take it as it resonates with you. That smells so good. A little strong now because that's a lot, but it is definitely a good one. So again, the perfume is Daisy Love by Marc Jacobs. Definitely a nice romantic one for this love reading. And we're gonna end our reading with the Lover's Oracle. So we get some advice and deeper insight how to handle the situation or what we can do in the process. All right. It's just an excuse to wear perfume for me too. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so let's start shuffling for you guys. It seems like there are messages for you already here. Okay. Yeah, the Justice card is definitely something that wants to come out for all of you. But we'll see, okay? We're going to do a sharing spread for both. Past, present, future. Something simple, but getting a good outlook on the two of you. All right. Okay, what's going on with our person? I think, yeah. Got the Magician. Cards just want to come out. They really want to come out. All right, we got the Magician. We got the Hierophant. And just so you know, I'm seeing this in the reverse. I don't know why it's coming out that way. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Ace of Wands. Okay. Do a little pyramid that way. Well, nah. I'm going to keep going. I can see there's a lot going on. Okay. Put that here. We're going to add one more row. I hope you guys can see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, I just want to make sure that we have room for your person. Death is at the bottom, so there's transformations that are happening right now, especially for those who have strong Taurus and Scorpio placements in their chart. But death is important, that transformation, that change, and the aspect of love. Perhaps a change in the relationship is needs to happen, needs to occur. Could be possibly deep within you, since this is your deck. It's interesting because I did just do a reading using this deck a little while ago, and change of perspective was needed. So, but we'll take, once we go into this, we'll take a look at what's going on, and let's get the cards for your person. Let's get the cards for your person. Oh, can you tell us about the person, past, present, and future? Please and thank you. Okay, so this is the Everyday Tarot deck for you guys. And again, the Witches Tarot deck for your person. Oh. Okay, that didn't work out too well. They got a lot going on too. The card, look, they don't even want to shuffle. Okay. Maybe I'm going too fast and I need to slow down. Just so the Hierophant. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm going to put that here in order to make room. Put that there. Yeah. Oh, there you are, going through some stuff. Oh, joy. I don't mean it literally, but it's just interesting to see, like, because see, you could actually start to compare for yourselves what the cards are like. One, two. You're gonna have to kind of lay them on top of each other. I hope you can see this left. Oh, the Hangman. Yep, perspective. They're in need for a change of perspective. All right, their overall underall energy is Sun. They do want a new beginning, and yours, Seven of Wands. Very interesting. I don't know if you'll be able to see it from this angle. All right. I do have my computer there. So you do have the Seven of Wands here. Okay. This is pretty darn cool. I kind of want to get the Oracle cards out too. You know, what messages do we have for our collective advice? So that way, but I'm gonna leave these upside down, so that way we don't look into them until
Someone
after.
is at the front door.
Uh-oh. All right. Give me 1 second. Maybe that's why I didn't start the reading right away. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. Oh wow. So these cards are a little hard to shuffle. Wow. Okay, we'll keep that. We'll leave it here. Any more? These are a little bit hard to get through too. No. Okay. And I think we have enough cards for now. All right, so let's take a look at you. What is going on with you? There's a need for you to really stand your ground, standing your truth, right? No matter what may be going on, it's important for you to stand firm, and to know that you are protected. You do have the witch here does have a familiar with her, the black cat. So yes, you are being protected. You are being looked after. As far as like with like your guardian angels, your spirit guides, ancestors, and so on. Um, I want to rush and talk and say all these things, but I'm trying to slow down so that way I can get the message across clearly. There may also be a need. When I see the Seven of Wands, it's not just about standing your ground. I also feel like it's a need for you to prioritize like what's important, and to what's not. So it's all kind of like, I know it may be more of a Five of Wands energy, but in a way, for me, it feels like it kind of applies here in this situation. Seeing what the cards are, that maybe there's a need also to kind of like choose your battles. But no matter what the case is, there is a need to stand your ground. For Pentacles, so you're not letting go, right? You shouldn't have to let go. You need to, don't let go of your boundaries. Don't let people cross them. You need to be firm with them. Okay, so you here have been trying to manifest things to come through. Um, you have all the tools, and you've been working on your practice. It could be, I think you've just been working on your abilities in general, to manifest what you want into reality, to make things happen. It could be anything from making things from work to the home, and even as far as your spiritual work, whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, so that's what you've been doing in the past. In the present, we have the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Wands. So there is very interesting to have the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. So this could be, and if you see here, there is a different take on the Hierophant, right? The Hierophant is teaching to students yoga, meditation, and or chanting. So there's I kind of struggle a little bit with the Hierophant, just because it's kind of like trying to decide if um oh, I get it. I get it. If it's like in the spiritual aspect, or if this is on like a more physical aspect. But I think this is more because we are in Taurus season. This could be just indicating the season, the time period that we are in. So during this time period, there could be commitments. There could be certain things that we were doing before. Maybe on a spiritual level, it's time to level up. If that's what you're doing, maybe on even with relationships, right? Whatever commitments you may have, there is a leveling up. There are certain aspects in the relationship that are changing, that are coming to an end for new beginning. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, Wheel of Fortune. Um, because it is ruled by Jupiter, it can be associated with Sagittarius, Pisces, but I believe it's also, I think that's, I think that's about it. I want to say Scorpio, but it could be just, my memory thinking, because there are so many major arcanas that are ruled by Scorpios. I'm thinking that the Wheel of Fortune is one of them. It could be not. I apologize for my lapse of memory there. But there is a new beginning coming. You definitely have new beginning. It's great. It's beautiful. You're walking in the future. You are walking away um from things that no longer emotionally benefit you. And it's not just that it doesn't benefit you, it just doesn't make you feel good. Why stay in something that doesn't feel good when you can just go on and move on along to another area, right? And find yourself in I'm here with the 9 of Cups, and find more peace on your own. So perhaps there was a commitment, some sort of relationship, and that's what's coming to an end, because it's just no longer emotionally uh, fulfilling for you, and you find more peace, more emotional fulfillment within yourself by being alone, by being single, and that's okay. And Two of Wands, and now it's not only may you walk away from this commitment, from this partnership, from this relationship, but coming to this self emotional fulfillment, having these wishes coming true. It's also a matter of, because 9 of Cups is an indication of wishes coming true. Here she's very peaceful, she's very content. Even the ancestors feel like they're um, able to kind of like look around, and not that they're not paying attention to her, but they know that you're okay, and so they can, it gives them a moment to have a break and to have some fun as well. Um, but there are things that because you're in this emotional space, you have a lot of great blessings coming your way. And as a result, this may lead you to need to make a choice in the direction of how you're going to, hmm, of how you're going to continue your path. Okay, you're good emotionally. Now you want to focus on another aspect of yourself. And you have the world in your hands. You're looking to move along. Um, so this is definitely more for someone who is single or someone who's just pursuing their own interests, right? Um, you it's like you have everything. You have everything that you could possibly need, right? Just like in the past, with as far as the magician is concerned, the magician has all the tools that they need in order to manifest what it is that they want. So here we see it as well. You have emotionally, you have all that you need. You have great things coming your way. Maybe a better connection, a higher leveling, a leveling up in certain relationships or commitments, walking away from what no longer feels good to you, and then choosing the path that you're going to take, choosing your new journey, the new direction that you're going to go in. You already know what you want, right? Because it feels like you have the world in your hands. It feels like you have everything you could possibly need in order to get what it is that you want. It's just a matter of how you're going to get there. And with the tower here, something has already broken down, and towers ruled by Scorpio. This card is ruled by Scorpio. um, so definitely something has come to an end. So perhaps you were in a relationship that came to an end. Could be because it was just more of on a lustful level. What with the Ace of Wands here? Um, what can I use as a clarifying deck? Let's just go with the good old Radiant Rider Waite. That's all of them. I was leaving cards behind. Look at that. I'm glad I double checked. And the Ace of Wands is one of them. Okay. Yeah, so these were the cards that were left. Ace of Wands is there, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands. So maybe there's a new beginning, so a new relationship, a new form of a partnership. There's clarity. Ace of Swords is at the bottom, right? Let's see why are the higher front and the Wheel of Fortune here? Please and thank you. Why are the higher front and the Wheel of Fortune here? Please and thank you. Here we go. Four of Cups. Um, you're no longer settling for just anything. You want something more. You want something that's going to give you not just emotional fulfillment, but you want that passion as well. You need more than just the passion. You need the emotional aspect as well. Six of Pentacles. It wasn't enough give and take. Perhaps you were giving more than what you were receiving when it comes to this other person. Right? Let's take a look. Why is a tower here? Please and thank you. Why is a tower here? Please and thank you. Okay, we got a few cards for the tower. These cards are clarifying the tower. We have the Star card, the Page of Swords, the Devil, and Justice. So things fell apart because as much as you were trying to heal a situation, you were trying to communicate. uh you could be dealing with with these major arcanas here. You could again, there's Taurus here, Gemini, the water signs are here, all water signs. It could be any sign really, but with this here indicate, um what's that word? Clarifying the tower. We have Aquarius, we have Gemini, we have Capricorn, and we have Libra. Um Very interesting. So although you're trying to heal this, whatever's been going on in this relationship, there was just communication, or the person finally said to you, no, this is not what they want. They just, could be again, they just wanted, that physical intimacy with you, right? And it's just something that wasn't in your favor. They were more in a very almost like a lustful type of energy, right? But let's take a look at what's going on with them. Um, so but before I go there, let me finish here. So with the Justice card being here, it's almost like you come and you decided, or because of all the major arcanas here, it's almost like the universe has decided, okay, you know what, we're gonna cut this out. We're gonna help you get free yourself of this person, all right, to move on to something better because you got a lot of beautiful blessings coming your way, and they don't need to be a part of it. So with Justice and her sword here, I feel like um they helped to cut the chains that kept you bound to this person because those that their the energy that they were in was just not a good one. um if this is vice versa, that could be the it could be that they tried to communicate with you, they were trying to heal things, they were trying to somehow better the situation, the relationship, but you were just like you just weren't feeling it. It just wasn't something that you felt was right for you. So let's take a look here at this person. What was going on in their minds? Well, here they are in the Six of Swords. So what they've done in the past is that they've kind of, whether they physically done this or in their mind, they've kind of already detached from you. Um, in their mind, they were no longer arguing. They were no longer looking to continue kind of like or contribute to any negativity, any drama, any controversy that may have been going on. Currently, they are dealing with their shadow side. So I think more than anything, this is you cutting off, having walked away because you are in the Eight of Cups. Either you or that person walked away. They were definitely in this devil energy, the shadow side. The shadow side is the devil card in this deck, right? And they were just ready to cut off being in this energy. They were ready to cut people off. So I think this is wow, it's very interesting how it's kind of reflected. Although this is Justice and this is Libra, I think that here, what with the shadow side or the devil and the Queen of Swords, I think that's just a strong indicator of Libra. So you could be dealing with a Libra, you could be dealing with Capricorn, very strong. Um, Possible Gemini or Aquarius too, right? But again, I just find that interesting how both cards are here in a way. Um because the Queen of Swords is holding her sword as well. Right? The only thing she's missing are the scales. I don't see anything in this card that indicates about, the scales. So it could be any of the air signs. And then you have karma, which is judgment, right? Karma. So because of their toxic ways, that energy that they were in, um, and it's almost like I kind of feel like they were pushing away. They were, slowly but surely cutting you off from them, cutting you out by pushing you away. And now they're going to receive their karma for that, right? Especially with that we are having an eclipse coming at the end of this month, right? We're almost there. Today's the 26th. So on the 30th, there is an eclipse. I forget if it's a solar or lunar eclipse. Whatever the case is, that's also reflected. So this is definitely something that's happening currently. Going into the future, once they've gone through their karma, once they've dealt with what they've had to deal with, they're going to get the clarity that they need. And remember, we did see that when I pulled out those three cards, the Ace of Swords, it's not here at the bottom. But yeah, they're gonna receive that clarity. They're gonna realize their mistake. They're gonna want to come back in, rushing in. Um, Whether or not you choose to accept them, that's gonna be a whole nother story. Not only gonna come rushing in, but they're gonna realize that it's almost like they want to come in, right, to almost apologize on breaking your heart and breaking the relationship, because we do have the Hangman. The Hangman is a change in perspective. So it's almost as if they finally get that that um that moment of epiphany, that light bulb moment a little too late, right? So it's going to be up to you what you decide to do. Let's take a look at why is the devil here? Because it's in both your reading and their reading, but it's definitely representative of their energy. They definitely want a new beginning with you. Six of Pentacles. They realize that what, see, the High Priest again. The High Priest is the Hierophant here. All right, so we have the cards are repeating in both decks. Very interesting. You could be dealing with a Taurus. I mean, this is definitely, I think, and the Emperor's right behind him. Eight of Pentacles. Maybe they were focused on a little too much with work. But in the end, they do realize that there was just not enough give and take. They realize what their status is and who you are to them. Um, so I think that's why they're going to want to come in. And I don't know if you guys hear that, but I do have a phone ringing in the background. So I do apologize for that. But yeah, they are going to want to come back and have a new beginning with you, kind of rebirth this one more time, right? Because they finally understand what it is, and they finally realize what you want. But I think what they need to do is they need to deal with that shadow side that they have. So let's take a look at why the shadow side is here. Please and thank you. Why is that shadow side here? They walked away. More cards, please and thank you. It could be because they walked away from you. They probably realized that you're not gonna put up with their nonsense. Oh, they didn't want that responsibility. Maybe they just weren't ready in that moment um to step into their true energy, which is that of the emperor, right? Um and they've been up late at night. They can't sleep. So they've just had a lot of concerns. I think they've just been worried about, you know, the responsibilities that come, the commitment that they would have to um that they would have to step up to. It's not really the term that I want to use, but it's what I can think of at the moment. It's almost like uh just simply not having the 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 courage to kind of to to step up to the plate and play their role, you know. And they thought that we got two nines here, so nines may be of importance for them, or maybe as far as you know, knowing when they're going to communicate with you has to do with the nines. So they thought that they'd be better off single, but they realize they're not happy being single, and they don't want you to be single either. Got Nine of Pentacles here, and you're in the Nine of Cups energy here. Emotionally, you're fine. Them on the physical level, they're fine, but that's not enough for them. You know, they realize that yeah, they're okay being single, but really what they want is to be with you, because we do have the Tower card. Um, and their desire to want to be single has finally come to an end. And well, here we go. Knight of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. So now they want to come rushing towards you, and they see you as the Queen of Pentacles. They finally come to the realization, this is really the person that I want. Um, because they know that emotionally you're fine, you're there, that you were probably giving to them more on an emotional level than what they were giving to you, which is what forced you to eventually walk away. Whew, that's a lot. That was very interesting. So let's take a look at some advice. Let's see what the oracle cards are. This is really cute. It's more of like this this way for you guys, so you guys can get it. So this, again, this is more like this could be you or your significant other, and this is what you guys want in the end. The only thing I'm a little concerned is the snake is here, but it's just It's almost as if wanting to unify the two of you in one. But let's take a look at just don't blah blah blah. Sorry, I'm stuttering. Just don't let it overtake you, any of their negative aspects. And I think it's just a matter of you standing your ground too. But let's see what the cards have to say. So this one says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay. Yeah, so again, so I think this is more for you because you got to stand your ground, right? And then power. You instinctively know what is right for you and you have the power to say no or to walk away anytime. So it's your choice in the end if you want to pursue this with them. It's really up to you. You don't have to. I let's see. Yeah. They don't want to let go. They don't want to let go, but and you may not want to let go too, but the heartbreak is there, and it's like the wheel of fortune is just not turning, and I think you're not going to take them back. I think you kind of just like, you know what? I've had enough. This is it for me, and I would rather move forward. So, and it is what it is, and in the end it is your decision, but I feel like the universe has helped you to walk away from this relationship, has helped you to let go. I am so sorry. I hope you guys are okay. You know, was not expecting this kind of a reading, but if it does resonate with you, please let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I can't wait for the next time. I will try to do this pretty soon. All right. Thank you. Bye.